I want to tell you about one of my greatest girl boss moments of all time. When we moved into our current apartment building, they had us sign our lease with a pen. They were branded pens for the apartment building. I used this pen. I'm a pen enthusiast. I loved the pen. I was like, this is the best pen I've ever used, blah, blah, blah. I take like 5 of these pens because they have a bunch made. And I use these pens until they run out, you know, like this is the best pen I've ever had. So I work in communications, and part of my work in communications sometimes involves ordering swag. I emailed our apartment building and I was like, what kind of pen is this? This is the best pen I've ever used. What kind of pen is it? They let me know what kind of pen it is. I look it up online. You can only buy it in giant bulk orders that, you know, you put like a logo on or something. I'm like, shit, how am I going to get my hands on this pen? I consider like ordering 70 of the pens just like with my name on them because I love the pens, okay? But what you don't know about me is that I do comms work. And sometimes when you do comms work, that involves doing swag work, getting t-shirts, pens, hats, kind of things for the company or organization you work for. And right around the time that I ran out of the pens, I was tasked with coming up with our like yearly swag package for the org I worked at. And I was like, interesting bet. So I pitched these pens, you know, I got to get approval for this to spend money on this. I'm like, dead ass, these are the best pens you will ever use. I love these pens. And my boss is kind of like, okay, like, they're pens, all right. I get the pens, I get like a big bulk order of the pens, and I distribute them around the office. People are coming to my office to be like, Samantha, these pens. And I'm like, I know, these pens. People love the pens. They're raving about the pen. I am the most popular person in the office because I am the person who procured these pens. I'm a hero, in fact. Everyone's obsessing over these pens, and I look at my boss and I'm like, told you these pens were amazing. She was like, yeah, like you were right about the pen. I don't think she really cared, but to me it was really important and I super cared. I cared a lot about being right about the pens. Then I like stole 8 of them for myself. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm about to run out of the pens again. And I no longer work in a position where I get to be in charge of swag anymore, and therefore I have no power over pens. So I flew very close to the sun. My light has extinguished since, but one thing about me is that I'm right about the pens, and that shine will never wear off.